Monstergarden.
How are you guys doing?
Good day, Mr. Monstergarden.
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I got very motivated to draw this, so that's what we're gonna do in today's stream, is we're drawing a stranger puppet. Stranger paper puppet. The specific reason of why is because, I'm working with an editor. I'm working with people? Holy shit. No, somebody reached out to me and was like, hey, you want me to edit, like, streams and stuff? And I said, you know what? Sure, give it a try. And they did, and I really liked it. I really like what they came up with. They used my character in a very interesting way. They used the character that I have at the bottom of my stream and, like, made them bob up and down and have hand gestures when I was talking, which made it a lot more, you know, visually interesting because there was actually something moving on screen, you know, key jingling. It reminded me of paper puppets, like these kinds of puppets that I have on screen as reference. The ones where it's just pieces of paper with, I don't know what these things are called, holding the pieces together and then you move them around. It reminded me of that. So I was like, you know what would be really cool? If I drew an actual stranger paper puppet that I can give him, and then he can use it to, like, put on top of videos to edit it. Going to have a highlighter? Yeah, I get. Is that what it's called? A highlighter, I guess? Yeah. So this is what we're working on. You can see here I separated the head and the arms and torso. That's also separate pieces, and we're going to draw each of those. And then we're going to have 3 different versions of the back arm for, like, pointing poses. And then for the head, I think I'm going to have a variation that's just facing the camera, just for the fun of it. We need a lore video like Stranger interacting with someone like the other witch hunters, but with dwarves. Yeah, we need a lot of things, honestly. we need a lot of things. I was gonna ask if you had seen the snow pulling ski mask, because it reminds me of the new mask design, but you already have it as a reference. Wait, which one? Oh, the knitted one. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I saw that on Pinterest and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I've been contemplating about changing his mask to a knitted mask for a long time. I just haven't figured out what kind of knitted mask it would be. And then I saw this one and I was like, okay, yeah, that's the one. The only thing I'm sort of stuck on still is, like, as you might be able to tell, I drew it in my normal style, but that doesn't look like a paper puppet. Do I flatten down my rendering to make it look more like paper? Or do I want it to be like a weird in-between where it's like, it's a paper puppet, but it's rendered realistically with shadows. So it's sort of like this weird mix of the two. You could actually draw paper puppet parts and do whatever. Yeah, the best way I could make it realistic would literally be just to draw physical paper puppets. But the thing is, I don't have any, like, markers or like coloring pencils or any of that sort of thing. I just have pens. That's all I have, so sadly I'd be limiting myself with how much I can actually do. Can I draw art like this on a displayless pen tablet? What? What do you mean, can you draw art like this on a displayless pen tablet? Like, asking if it's possible? Or, like, asking for permission? In both cases, yes. I'm drawing on a displayless tablet. What do you mean? I'm just using a regular old, you know, tablet. What's up, mammals? Are you gonna draw each member separately and then animate them, or just each complete pose like a PNG tuber? No, I'm gonna hand it off to Editor Man. And have him do the magic. It's not gonna be pose-based. I'm guessing he'll probably make key poses himself that he can reuse, so it's not too tedious to, like, animate him every time. I would be doing it that way as well. But then if I can think of new poses, I would just draw up new poses or pose them in that different way to fit whatever I want. But it's not that many parts. It's literally torso, 2 arms, and a head, and that's it. I didn't want there to be too many pieces, like this one, for example. You know, it has the shoulder, elbow, and hand as a separate moving part or joint. And I was like, yeah, that's too much. I don't want to torture my editor too much. So I tried to minimize the parts. And I'm also exaggerating his features a slight bit, like his arms are, like, thinner and then big hands and also a big head to obviously give more of a cartoony proportions to him, even though he's rendered like that. I like paper puppets because they're very simple, but they can be also very expressive. Oh yeah, because of the puppet idea, I wanted to take it even further by having the intro of videos be like a curtain opening. as well. So we're gonna do that with the logo's teeth opening up and then a red curtain going to the side. I don't know who I'm gonna get to do it. I can't find his contact at the moment, but I need somebody to do like a puppet show starting music beat, like an intro song. I could do this pattern as well. That'd be nice and cozy, right? Well, actually, okay. Do we... No, you know what? I think I'm gonna stick with the Mickey Mouse gloves. Oh no. I mentioned his name. He's gonna come after me now. God, I can see him like fucking... sort of glooming over my shoulders as soon as I utter his forbidden name. I feel a shiver down my spine. Shit, I'm gonna get copyrighted for something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the gloves, because it's a bit too much if the mask is knitted, the cuff things are knitted, and then the gloves are knitted. I think it'll be good to get some separation with this is knitted, but then this is, you know, that type of just white glove. Knits are hard, indeed, knits are hard. But yeah, let's just do the he who shall not be named glove. Hurry up before he gets you. I mean, drawing faster isn't gonna fucking stop him. If he's planning to hunt me down, he'll find me. There's no running away from the rat. How are the shirts going? No pressure, just asking. Oh, thank you for the 2 oud. Appreciate it, Avon. Shirts are going good. I mean, well, here's the thing. They're done. The shirts are done. The only thing that's holding me up is the fucking shipping. That's the only limiting factor at the moment, and I'm really hesitant to do that. So it's just my own procrastination holding me back at the moment. I can definitely, like, take time to figure out the shipping, but I'm scared of it. I've been wearing them constantly. I'm literally wearing one right now. Actually, the main reason I'm wearing them constantly is because I have fucking 10 of them. To do all the test prints and, like, the colors that I wanted to see which colors work with the pattern, I had to print a bunch of them. So my house is just full. Well, not full, but, you know, I have... most of my cupboard, or my what is the thing you put clothes in called? Whatever the box you put clothes into, that's mostly filled up with these shirts now. Like, most of my shirts are printed shirts now, so I don't have a choice. I either wear them or I wear nothing. What? Dressing drawer? Yeah, dresser. That's the word I was forgetting. Dresser. Limited edition t-shirt already worn by Simon, $200. No chance. There is no chance I'm gonna sell my worn fucking shirts. Those stinky ass rotten garments you do not need. You do not need those. That mask is way too fucking cool. Who's this beautiful guy you're drawing? Oh, it's the stranger. Basically, he plays the role as our narrator most of the time. Some different stories don't allow for him to be the narrator. Like, for example, if it's like a story that he can't be present for, he isn't. But a lot of the stories and lore bits that I tell from the world are told from his perspective. So he's like an exposition vessel, pretty much. There is an air of mystery behind who he is and why he does what he does. Is he all fucked up looking, or is he just that dude? Who knows? That's the fun of it. We don't know what's behind the mask. It would be missing the point if I explain everything about him, because his whole shtick is that he has an air of mystery and isn't trying to be a part of what he writes about. He's trying to be as absent from everything he's writing about as much as possible. He's just insecure. Yeah. That's what the mask is for. What's the difference between him and your little VTuber guy? It's him. It's the same guy. It's just that I redesigned his mask a little bit. Or a lot of it, I guess. To me, it's a lot, because I've grown very attached to the painted-on, beautiful blue eyes painted on the mask, and then the little eye holes where he actually sees out of. So changing it, I was a little hesitant to actually change it. But the thing that finally, like, pushed me over the edge was seeing this mask, and also I already had, like, a lot of thoughts about wanting to change it to, like, a sewn yarn mask. Reason being, I like this original design, but what is it made out of? And I guess you could say that not knowing what the hell it's made out of is a part of why it's creepy, but to me, it sort of just annoyed me that I didn't know exactly what the hell it was made of. Like, is it leather? Is it skin? Is it, is it a burlap sack? I was not good enough at rendering the texture of it. And also the shape of it is very ambiguous to, like, why the hell is the nose flopping forward like this and seems to have an amount of volume to it. But then the rest of the mask is sort of, like, sagging down. So, like, what the hell is even going on? So I was like, okay, I need to set what the hell this thing is actually made of. And the sewn mask was the key to that. I tried to draw this mask, but make it in yarn. Doesn't work. Because drawing the eyes onto a textured surface like this just makes it way too busy. So I found this mask, and that was sort of the tipping point where I was like, oh, I could make torn eye holes like this and have a gas mask looking through. I'd sacrifice the false eyes, but I sort of get that same imagery, just in a different way, where those are where his eyes are. It's just that it's not his eyes, it's a slit with a gas mask through it. And also I defined his gas mask a lot more clearly. I don't know what came into me, or what came into, what the fuck? Pause. Pause. I don't know what came over me. That's not how the saying goes. I don't know what came over me, but for some reason, I decided that the gas mask is gonna be a front filter and then a fucking, like, blow-up, floaty pool float. For some reason, I don't know why. Okay, let's move past it, alright? What are you guys in chat? Whoa, bro, damn, come on. We're adults, alright? We don't need to linger on that for any longer. Shouldn't his voice be pretty muffled then? Yes, his voice is pretty muffled in normal speech. But for the sake of the videos, I just make it clear. If you were talking to him in world, obviously, yeah, he'd be talking like this. But I don't think that would be pleasant to listen to in videos. And we're gonna do a lot of weathering as well. I think it's gonna look 3D for a while until we start trying to do the weathering, because then I can do like a proper edge on this, where you can see that it has a torn and frayed flat edge as well. Give him the Combine voice. I mean, at that point, it's impossible to understand him. Oh, and also there's gonna be a desk, and it'll hide the bottom half of him. That's a puppet, obviously, because there's a stick going up him. I'm tired, guys. Can someone go work for me? Oh, damn.
Tough break, big guy.
Draw a circle! Holy shit. I'm an artist, guys. Trust me. I'm an artist. I can draw circles. You should make him in a Burla Man variant, like a variant outfit, naked and Brother! Come on, man. Am I not gonna escape the allegations? Would the puppet show aspect be in some way canon in the world, or only an interesting visual to your storytelling? Well, it sort of is thematically fitting. The whole idea of the world is that there's never a reliable narrator. Every time we look through the world through somebody's lens, it's never just outright, here's how it is. You know, you're always hearing it from somebody. So it's always a story, which makes sense that it's like a puppet show. You see it as a performance. But also, thematically, these kinds of puppet shows, those exist in the world. I would definitely think that Rom would have some kind of puppet shows. Varus would have different types of puppet shows as well. Well, actually, I guess what I'm drawing is like a weird in-between, because for Varus, I was thinking their puppet shows would be paper puppets, because that's something that exists in high art as well. We have a style of paper puppet shows that we do, like the shadow puppets. That kind of stuff, where there's the screen, which is very see-through material, then a light source behind the performers down below, and they hold up these cutout paper puppets that then get illuminated and the viewers are looking from this direction. That's something that exists in Thai, and I feel like it would be a thing in Varus as well. But Ram would have performances that are more in the line of kashbale, hand puppets, pretty much. Just hand puppets. Either hand puppets or, you know, marionettes with the strings coming down. That's more Ram style. So this is kind of a mix of both, where it's a 2D paper puppet, like what Varus would have, but it has the details of what a Ram puppet would have, because a Varus puppet wouldn't have color on it, because it's a shadow puppet, or very minimal color. Hold on, I gotta remove that back arm, it's messing me up. There you go. Oh, he's just a torso! My poor boy.
Look how they mess with my boy.
What character is your personal fave from your world building project at the moment, and why? At the moment, I think it's actually Jakob, or I think the Crawling Bishop, which isn't a character at all, it's just a vehicle. But I really like the design of that thing. I think it's pretty solid. Besides just my artistic ability improving and drawing it in better detail, the design of it itself, I don't think would change much. All the details are there that I want. But yeah, if it's actually a character, then Jakob, which obviously I think is quite obvious with how much I've drawn him. Is this the back or the front? If you're actually being serious with that question, I will cry. If you're actually asking if this is the front or the back of him, I will weep on stream. Because if I'm that bad at drawing that this looks like the back, I'm fucked. Come on, please. Tell me it does look like the front, right? Like, this is the fucking, you know, this is the suit thing. And then this is the back flaps, and the sticks going up is, you know, the middle. This is the front. It's just that his head's not there. Like, here, look. Looks like the front they're trolling, thank God. I'd end the stream right fucking then and there. If they're like, no, it looks like the back, I'd be like, okay, that's it. I'm quitting my fucking art career. Does he use a lot of pockets? I mean, he'd probably have a lot of knickknacks and stuff with him. But I feel like pockets do make sense. Monstergarden VTuber era? Yes, let's go! It's time for the Monstergarden VTuber. Although I don't have like an alternate swimsuit version of the stranger yet. I'm gonna need to prepare one of those if I'm gonna actually be a VTuber. What's your stream setup? OBS. Just OBS. Wait, what do you mean stream setup? OBS, I have a mic and a drawing tablet. Is that what you mean? Do they have rubber in the universe yet? Yes, they do have rubber. I mean, he literally has a rubber tube coming out of his gas mask. Does the puppet include the Jakob ass tattoo? This is a crucial word. Oh, no. No, well, you'll, who knows? I mean, we don't see his ass. I mean, well, he literally doesn't have one. It's just a torso up puppet, so... Well, in that case, I guess the answer is sadly no, then. Because he literally doesn't have an ass in this version of him. You could just make it, right? We need it? I mean, I could, but I won't. Why do you need it? I don't think we need it. It is not a necessary aspect. Wouldn't it make more sense to put the left arm behind the torso? Well, guess what? It's behind the fucking torso. How do you keep so consistent on creating even when you don't feel like it? I don't create when I don't feel like it. But I've been gone for like a really long time. What do you mean consistent? Are you even... Are you referring to me? Is consistent in the room with us?
Hello.
I've never been consistent. Have you seen my upload schedule? Or my stream schedule? The word schedule isn't really appropriate to even use with what I do. When the planets and heavens align in a certain orientation, I feel like drawing. I'm incredibly not disciplined. Sorry, I'm not that artist. There's some artists that are incredibly disciplined. Like one that I can think of off the top of my head immediately is the artist that is doing Dead Gods. They're uploading every week. Consistently. They've gotten, like, more content out than me, and I've been doing it for a fucking year now. Like, they're sprinting past me, because they just have such an incredible work ethic. It's disgusting. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Games! I'm gonna play games!